This year we tried something new. It was an initiative that was brought to me by one of my IT directors, and she said, hey, there's this national program called the Hour of Code. And because statistically there seems to be a lack of students that graduate from college or in college that are actually taking computer science, there's going to be this lack of applicants going into this field. What it turned out to be, to my amazement and great joy, was this got students involved in learning how to give commands to certain environments like Minecraft and virtual environments that involve themes like Frozen and Star Wars. What I saw as I roamed from classroom to classroom was students that were engaged in thinking. Everything I try to encourage my teachers to do, and what they want to do, is to go from the lower end of the Bloom's taxonomy scale, which is simply just passing or imparting knowledge to them, was moving on to the higher levels, which is evaluating and analyzing.
Wait, I need to go forward.
What I found that they were doing in this hour of code is that they were actually doing cause and effect. They were putting commands into a window, putting them together like puzzle pieces, and then pressing run and watching how the commands that they put in actually manipulated this character. Some of the programs were designed to draw very complex shapes, so it was teaching them math and geometry. And I was fascinated. I was watching them, and you can tell when you walk into a classroom whether there's, I kind of call it the smell of thinking, because you hear the gears turning and the burning of oil.
We are drawing, and we are using coding to draw. And I told the students that if they pass level 7, they get 10 tickets. Look at the difference. So go back to level 7.
Oh my gosh!
Look at
I just turned right by 60 degrees and then the same thing.
right.
Dang, Hannah, you overthunk it.
And I think that's part of the learning process, is you have to see kids that are wrestling with concepts and they're going, I don't get it. And then when they catch it, you see that aha moment when they go, oh, I understand now that if I tell the prompt to do this, when I press run, it's going to actually do it. When they did the hour of code, what I saw them doing was seeing the cause and effect as to how they could put a command prompt into one side of the screen, press run, and actually see the prompt or the little person on the screen follow their directives. And if it didn't do what they wanted it to do, they could reset, they could go back, and then the hour of code environment actually allowed them, it gave them rewards, it told them congratulations, and it moved them from a simpler level to a more complex level. So it was kind of leveled, so that it started them out where they had some early successes, and then it moved them into more complex commands, prompts that they had to put in. And I was just fascinated by this. And now I don't see this just as an hour of code. I see this now as an opportunity for all of my teachers throughout the school year to bring this back.
And I'm doing the Frozen puzzle, so I'm reviewing angles and thinking about just how that could be integrated into so many different subjects and different lessons. So we're having a fun time.
Taking all programming.
Okay, all right. I think it should.
Because a lot of these students are gamers, but they don't know how those games are built. And this gets them behind the scenes. It kind of pulls back the curtain and says, this is what a programmer does. Somebody sitting in a room doing this in order to create this gaming environment, which you are now the recipient of on the kind of the fun side of it.
I think it's really fun. I feel like I'm creating my own game.
I just made it so that whenever I touch something, I win.
Learning how to actually create the environment, I think, was priceless. So I'm thrilled that we got this opportunity.
This is really cool.
You know what? I want to show you guys something that I learned. Do you see where it says right here? That tells you right there that you can only do 11 things here.
Are you kidding me? It made you think, but it was fun.
I got my
Good job.
You had to learn it made your brain work more.
That makes you really think.
I got it.
I need to, instead of moving forward right away, I need to place the first block right away.
Oh, sweet. I'm underground.
Okay. This is so fun. I just made a house. Read right and left. did it. What are you doing? Yes, I am. It's very difficult.
I just finished an hour of code.
Help me!
Yeah, like down so it goes down this way.
So wait, you wrote 36 lines of code. You wrote 4 lines of code.
So 4 lines did the same thing as how many lines?
36.
Wow.
I could do this all day. I like the hour of cave. Like, can we do this every single day instead of school? It's awesome!